Listen it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Lag Lu podcast, and today, you know what? I've promised myself when I started to do this podcast, I promised myself, I said like no famous people. You know what I mean? Whoever we get on this pod is gotta be like a genuine person, a person I truly want to hang out with, a person who's really my friend. I said like no famous people, but I'm pretty sure I broke my rule today. I think I broke my rule today because I have in the studio with me royalty, the only king. I don't think I'm gonna say that. One of the many kings. One of the many kings that I would that will get my full respect, ladies and gentlemen. It's Douglas Lim in the building, yo. God. Douglas Lim.
Hello, everybody.
Wow. Woo. Do you naturally turn on your radio voice when there's a mic like this in front of you, or have you now naturally embodied that radio voice in your system?
I think the radio voice is very good for people who want to listen to a show or listen to a podcast. If you got an irritating voice, then it's very painful to listen to, regardless of how wonderful your topics are. You know, that's why I feel like if this is like a listening medium, then at least put some effort to having a pleasant voice.
You've also like through radio, has anybody complained that like, hey, you know, Douglas, like, do you have any complaints
about what?
About your jokes and stuff?
Do I get complaints about my jokes? Usually from management.
Management.
That's dope.
We almost shut down a radio station. Remember that one
serious?
time?
Which one?
You said a no word, but it was at 5 a.m.
Yeah, yes.
What was that?
No, we have so many of these words that immediately trigger like the big bosses and everybody who's listening, and they go like, if someone complained that you said this word, it could be a C word, it could be an F word. Sometimes it's not even an English word.
Yeah.
But if you accidentally let one slip, and if someone complains, that's like a major fine, probably 500,000 or something like that to the radio station. And of course, they hate that. They're like, I'm already paying you, Douglas, to be on radio, to say things, and now you've cost me another 500,000.
500,000 for like just a word is crazy though. Like a fine.
If you get 2 of those or 3, you shut down.
You shut down? Did you know you fired a guy?
So I think in your second year, I think there was already at 2 letters, red letters they call it. And the third one was, I think I was like driving on the way to work. I used to work with him.
Did you guys write those scripts?
No.
Were those words in those scripts that you wrote?
No, he's like recording a take and he'll maybe mess up a take and he's like, chibai. And I heard that on the way to work.
So
I was like, yo!
It wasn't edited out. Because we don't record live. It's very dangerous to record live.
Wait, what are you what are you talking about? You mean the radio that I'm listening to is not in real time?
Of course not. What is wrong with you, man? That's not even true in Singapore. Come on,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
No. It's always pre-recorded. Even if some may have a delay, you know, but it's always pre-recorded. And then how I like to do talks and how like we worked in the station that time. It was always we have a topic, we kind of know what we're doing, and then we record it beforehand, and then we edit out, make it nice, and then we put it up. So somehow that word got.
How did it slip through the cracks, bro? That's the mother of all words, bro. No pun.
I don't. I mean,
No pun.
That one you must ask the person who was doing. No, okay.
Rachel.
Also not fair. Okay, not fair because as announcers, we're supposed to learn how to use the system. So then not one person is overloaded with the task of doing the talk set and then editing. So you can change, you can do it. But I refuse to learn. I came in, I was like, I'm not learning this system. And so Wanita had to do that. The entire time she had
the other announcer, Wanita Ramaya.
Now I remember lah. So I saw Wanita at the hits roast that we were doing.
Oh, you were there also?
So I was there. I was one of the cast for the hits roast.
You were on the dais?
I was on the dais. You know, the amount of times Douglas was mentioned in roast not being there himself is just asinine. It's just so silly that every single person, because like it's so easy for them to go Jason Leon, we'd rather Douglas, you know what I mean? So like, because Jason was there, and the next person to shit on him, you know, next it would be Douglas, you know? So it was like, because Douglas gonna make it.
Douglas,
You
were cheap jokes.
I told one. So You know, I would like to say that it was yeah. I wouldn't say cheap, but it's like some of them were good. But some of Muzaki, I think, was in charge of some of those jokes.
You had writers.
No, I didn't have writers.
Okay.
But
The celebrities.
All right.
Yeah,
Who was
yeah,
the roast master?
you asked me who's the celebrity? Me lah. Who's the
roast master?
who is the roast master? What's his name? Adam C.
Okay.
Adam C.
Okay.
So he was a roast master. He came on, and this guy came blazing through with jokes, bro. So he came, like Adam C. He came in blazing through, and I was like, how did this guy write?
I think it might just be. He's a funny dude.
Him and a funny dude. I
He's a
think
funny dude.
I think what Moose does is like those guys come up with a couple of ideas, and then like one of the comics or whoever it is they hire like punches it up for them. I think because the thing that they know how to make fun or what to make fun of you, but they don't know how to phrase that in a joke
And
form.
I think especially because Adam C had like quite a long history with hits, right? With the station, so they would have a lot of in stories, a lot of background knowledge about each other, and that's what makes a roast, interesting. Is because it's very easy to just tease someone, but if you know something about them that other people don't.
I remember the one thing that you said. We were at Jason Leong's birthday party, and then we all came up, and then we were doing roast of Jason Leong, and we were like hammering at Jason. And then Douglas, like before this, Douglas went up to me and was like, "Hey man, I didn't write any jokes. Like I didn't think this was a serious thing. Like what do you know? Like do you know to get me up to write jokes, it comes with with an invoice lah. You know, like so
because this was a birthday party.
So what do you mean I have to like what? What do you mean you guys came through with like proper...
They all had pieces of paper and stuff.
So now he's like, what? You mean I have... Like he's turning to Natasha. He's like, what do you mean I have to work now? Like what? You didn't tell me this. You didn't tell me this, guys. And Natasha was like, I'm here with a birthday party too. Like I know as much as you know. So now we're going up and these guys are all blazing through with jokes, right? And then he comes on and the first line, I remember your first line. I remember your first line. Your first line was like, I'm not really a roast comic. Because in order for you to roast, you need bitterness in your heart. Look at my life.
I played that card.
What do I have to be bitter about?
I brought that one up. So I'm very sorry, apologize.
You had a roast a few years, I think 2018. You had a roast.
No, before that.
They were roasting you or what?
Yeah. It was,
PG Live
I
Arts.
think it was maybe my 35th birthday or 40th birthday or something like that. And so they had people like the MAC So Punchi Ho, Kwa Jen Han, Jason Leong. And then they also had Chelsea, who was in a band with me last time.
Okay.
Joanna Bessie from
wow.
Kopitiam.
And they had your dog.
Yeah, and then they
dog.
brought my, she's passed on now, but they brought Cleo the Labrador
Oh
on
my
stage as
goodness,
well.
dude. How you gonna, bro?
I have to juggle your dog backstage, by the way. Me and Natasha were just like, hi, buddy, and just entertain him.
This was a live show.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was live show. It wasn't recorded. It might have been recorded unofficially, but it was just a fun show. They sold tickets.
Was it for your birthday or something?
It might have been my 40th birthday.
And you still sell? Oh yeah lah. I mean, might as well. It's the best way.
Even your birthday gotta make money up. You gotta relax, man.
No, you know
it
what?
wasn't my idea.
So
I'm not even a birthday person. You know this.
This is so funny because I just met Jason yesterday, and then Jason came to me and I was like, bro, I went to Douglas's show and it was a good show, but this one thing he said that's made me like, what the. What? He sold out a Wednesday show. So he's like, guys, thanks. We sold out a Wednesday show. They told me I couldn't sold out. Douglas, who told you? Nobody doubted that you could sell this show. When the shows were out, we knew tickets would move. Like this fantasy that you have that you got doubters of your career.
You
Like
see,
people out here trying to doubt you.
No, this is where Jason has a problem. He doesn't know how to sometimes say things that doesn't have to mean something or do something for yourself. Sometimes you say things for other people. That's why so many people hate him.
Wow.
He's the most hated man in this country.
Wow.
It's because Jason is unapologetic and he will say things that make sense to him and him only.
That's
But sometimes, you can do that when you're alone.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No one's gonna begrudge you for that. But when you are here with 500 odd people in the audience, and they want to be happy, and they want to be happy, you say, they said I couldn't do it, but you guys proved them wrong. So now suddenly they're happy and they feel they've kind of achieved something.
You're part of something.
And now we're together on this journey. And I mean, stand-up comedy is one of those art forms where the cooperation between the audience and the performer has to be very strong.
Yeah.
You both have to want the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's just priming, man.
You know what? Like we're talking all this. Like if Jason was here right now, he would gladly take this. He would gladly receive this and go like, all right, cool. All right. No, but one thing that you do that people don't know, right? You do like you come out before the show starts. And that's like I saw that for the first time. Like I was seated, okay, and then suddenly he comes out not in the clothes that he's gonna wear for the show. He comes out in regular clothes and goes like, "Hey guys, it's me. Y'all came to see me, right? I'm just gonna be here because people are outside. I want them to come in, so I want them to think that the show started." But the show hasn't really started yet. I'm just here. I'm like talking to you like a regular guy. So if anybody wants photos, man, we can take photos. This is out, and then people start coming up and take photos. And I was telling Xiaomin this. I was like, you doing that shows how much you don't really care about the like, I want them to be as excited when I come on. I want them to be like, oh my God, he's here. Like the mystery still matters so much to someone at my stage of my career. You know what I mean? It's like the mystery of like the anticipation and the he's here. That feeling means so much to me, but like you don't have to give a fuck about that feeling anymore, which is...
No, but I think I only started doing this maybe about 3 years, 4 years ago. So prior to this, I'd be hidden backstage and then we're psyching ourselves up. And then we hear the crowd, we hear the opener going on, doing this stuff. And then you come on and people clap and cheer and you're there. And that's all good. But what happened was, this is not my idea. I didn't come up with this, but we were at the Melbourne Comedy Festival. Actually, no, same year, you and I, we were there at that time for the Comedy Zone Asia All-Stars or something like that.
I hosted.
Yes, the one that you hosted. We played at the, what's that, theatre space?
I know. No, not Chinese. It's a theatre space. It's
the art centre, the Melbourne Art Centre, right?
Theatre space, yeah.
Ruben K played the same venue.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Ruben K? So I went to watch, Natasha and I went to watch Ruben K in his show. Dude, he doesn't just come out before the show in the theatre. He comes out before the show in the foyer. So as you're lining up to get into the theatre, Ruben K has come out. And he's saying hi to people and he's doing the cheek kiss, like, thank you for coming, darling, all of that. And then some people, he brings them in, puts them in their seats. Yeah, he's like, he's usher, he's door bitch, and he's Ruben K, yeah? This like people travel, across states to watch him.
Show, yeah.
But see, so the feeling he gave them, people were already like, Ruben, just don't mess up. I mean, you've already won. You've won. There's nothing you can do right now that's going to make me not like this.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, okay, I'm stealing that.
Can I just say,
he won't do a show in Malaysia. He won't know I'm stealing.
I've seen the transformation, like when I used to open for you, like maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago. You got your script. He's backstage, He locked, the fucking doors are locked, everything, hiding from the audience. Locked in.
Go into my script.
The last 3 years, no script, but Fleur eating like Cookie Monster and shit.
Bro, that's good. That's good. Because
He's
he's
having
finally
fun.
learned to inject soul.
Yeah.
No. Not true. Not true. As much as that would be good. No, but just because when you open for me like those days in the Crack House, right, I would have had just probably cobble a script together. And so I'm just going through my script. This show in particular, or the show this year, like last year and all that, I already did probably 20 shows in Australia. I've practiced it 20 times before I come back to Malaysia. So I really should be able to do it without too much last minute studying.
It was very fun.
Were you? I mean, it was a big success. But were you happy with the special that came out on YouTube? Like, whether if you like when I say were you happy? Like, I'm sure. I mean, the material's great and everything. But like, as a comic, that when you see it, you're like, I could have the tag I could have added that in there, or I wish this was a little different. Or did you like release the product and you're like, okay, fuck it, I don't want to think about it anymore?
No, I think if I really had to, go back and go through the whole thing and study, of course you'll find things that are wrong with it. But I put a lot of effort and a lot of planning into this. Even the editing, I think I sat there with the editor for a long time because I was preparing it for Netflix.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
wasn't just something I was going to put on YouTube. I
Yeah.
spent the money and I got it up to Netflix grade and everything. And so when I approached Netflix, kind of in my head, I was like, it'd be really great if you can watch this, come back to me and give me an offer. And they didn't, you see. So they watched it and they said, yeah, not interested.
Okay.
So if I took it back and I was like, what do I do now? I tried to sell to other people. No one was biting. And so I put it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I think those jokes went through a lot of revisions. And so those were some I would say presentable.
Right, right. There would have been many within within those jokes that if you actually told it like how you initially wrote it.
No, of course.
Then of course cannot.
Of course. It's gone through many revisions.
Yeah.
So this is the best version for that audience for that time.
I think the best version of Douglas is if you get to see him when he's not doing it for the screen, when he's like only doing it for like the theater, and those jokes that you write, like you know that these things are not gonna get out. These things are only for the theater. Like one of my favorite joke structures that I saw you that I never could emulate because two reasons. Number one, I don't know if I have the skill to write like that, and number two, I probably do, but I don't have the effort. Okay, I probably do, but it's so much work.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I mean? It's just too much. But it was the peppering of a topic within the hour. So katakan like that time it was the 1MDB case, right?
Yeah.
So you were talking about something and then you were like, but what's worse is like when somebody comments something and then the money goes out. You know what? But I won't talk about it. I won't talk about it. And everybody's like, is he gonna talk about it? Is he gonna talk? Okay, but I won't talk about it. And then he talks about something else. He talks about he's talking whatever. And it's just as ridiculous as if someone were to take $2.8 million and you know what? But I won't talk about it. Stop it, guys. I won't talk about it. And then when he reaches a sweet spot in the fucking hour, let's say around the 45-minute mark where we already bought in, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about it. That's when he said on the top, the whole crowd goes, bruh, I'm watching this mastery at work, and I'm going like,
Punching.
No, but it's, you know what I mean? So like, I'm watching it, I'm going, I think I can. And then I sit down, I'm like, actually I can. And then you go to the people, but a lot of work, just to find the things to like tie it into the big thing that you're going to talk about at the end.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, but I think it can be done. Definitely it can be done. Topic-wise, it can be done because we can riff, we can find ways to segue, come back in. We know that as comedians. The more difficult part is the tempo. Knowing when to insert these things. So that it becomes, so that people kind of like are reminded, but they're still not sure whether you are going to do it or not.
Right.
Because if you do it too kind of too obvious, then they'll be like, it's coming. I don't really. It's coming.
You're like you see like 4 moves ahead of the audience.
No, but like so you use this sparingly, macam tak banyak sangat, so that like people don't think like you think he's gonna talk about it, but it's like if you brought it away so much that you're like he probably isn't gonna.
Yeah, so this it can be made much easier if you actually write the entire script already. So then on the paper you can see how far before you introduce it again. Then you see how far you've taken it in terms of length, in terms of duration, and also topic. How far you've gone, and then you bring it back, or you tease a little bit.
Wow.
But if you've written everything out, can. If you haven't written everything out, it might be a bit difficult.
I just go by vibes.
But people sometimes they like that. People like vibes because with vibes, if something changes, you are much faster to notice that something has changed in the room, notice that someone is reacting in a certain way in the room, and then immediately morph your set or be able to adapt. You see, whereas I'm kind of already structured. The whole thing is there.
So, since you're a man of structure, let's talk about the evolution of how stand-up has gone online. Okay, stand-up there are many versions of stand-up that's present online now, especially in clip form. And one of the most popular ones is crowd work and like where you're from or what you're doing. I want this crowd doing everything. I'm also somebody that posts crowd work clips. How do you? But you're not somebody that does that. So like, how do you feel about these crowd work clips?
No. I think crowd work clips are great. As for what they are crowd work clips. I think what we need to do is just for the general audience to understand that is not stand-up totally. I mean, that means stand-up is not just that.
Yeah.
It's a lot more.
Yeah.
But as far as clips go, they are short, they're entertaining, and it looks like the comedian is coming up about with stuff on the spot, when in fact, they've probably met so many audiences of that type with that response. They know how to respond back, or they've gone back home, thought about it, crafted a response, wait for the opportunity to come again. So that's fine. So I've always wanted to learn how to do crowd work. And so with what I'm doing now, coming out a bit earlier before the show starts, interacting with the audience, so I get to practice a bit of crowd work before the show actually starts. So if I fail, it's not so bad lah.
All he does is just roasting aunties with like cannot get your phone right on time, and they're nervous, and then they drop the phone, and then he's just
Do you ever
narrating.
get pops? You ever get like big pops?
Yes.
You get big pops?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, because everyone can see what's happening.
Yeah.
And so,
Right.
like also with a lot of stand-up, a lot of these stand-up clips that focus on crowd work, you can't actually see the person that is being roasted. You can't actually see the person that is wearing the ridiculously orange T-shirt that the comedian is talking about. But when I do it on stage, and then people are kind of coming to the stage to take a photograph with me, so everyone sees them.
Yeah. But now what they do is they have the camera on the audience, and then the audience face is on the screen. And
Yeah,
then,
if you multi-cam, then can.
yeah, so that they do that now with crowd work shows. But I don't know, a lot of like touring comics now, I notice when I open for them, it's like they have their material up front in the first half an hour, and then they will reserve like 20 minutes-ish just for them to see if they can find a nice crowd work clip. And that's gonna be for their like promotion, and then they finish the show with another. So like a 90-minute show.
What, 90 minutes?
90-minute show.
That's commitment also.
It's a 90-minute show, but they really are gunning for the clip and they're fishing for the clip. But sometimes for 20 minutes, it's fucking zero, dude. Like, you know, you go to Singapore, they answer your questions, okay? You answer what you work as, they tell you, I work as a nurse, full stop. You know, and that's not like, the thing is about crowd work is you also need to have like the audience that is willing to play. So if the audience is not playing, then the moment doesn't come.
No, I believe that is really up to the comic to then improve himself or herself. That means you go back home and then you think about the response you got, the non-response in a sense from a very dry audience, and in your head go, okay, how can I come back and make this funny? So that next time it happens again, you know?
I love your audience because they also don't like crowd work that much.
They hate crowd work.
Yeah, this audience hates crowd work. Really? So his openers do not do crowd work, and he will tell you, do not do crowd work.
But why?
I will advise that.
Why do they hate?
Because they want the comedian to tell them something, some observation. So my audience generally likes observational comedy.
Right.
Don't bring me into it.
I didn't come here for a show.
Yeah, I put money.
Do your job. I want. Do your job. No, don't talk to me. No. Go do your stupid thing. Go. I love this crowd.
Bro, I think what
We've had a few openers, right? And then I think maybe they've practiced their material, and then they don't get the laugh they think they want, they think they deserve, and so they go into crowd work, and it just gets worse.
Yeah. No, that's like, no, once you like die after a topic, and then you go, anyway, what do you do? Oh my God. Like, and the guy in front is like, I know you're dying, bro. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Yeah. How long have you been dating? You know?
Oh my God. Yeah, I swear I got this guy that was like, he came to one of the Melbourne shows, and he sat in front, and he was with a bunch of friends. And then I was like, oh, cool. And then I was doing a little bit of crowd work, trying to get the clip. And then I asked him like, were you here by yourself? And I was like, oh, he married a Malaysian. I was like, oh, he married a Malaysian white guy. He married a Malaysian. A white guy, you married a Malaysian? Yeah. If she's not here, yeah, she doesn't really like your stuff. Bro, but the thing is, I'm okay with that. But the thing is, you came here. You know what it is?
Yeah.
Is everything okay at home?
A weird thing to say.
Yeah, did he go to the wrong show?
No. There was 5 of them, so I'm pretty sure it's my show. You know, I'm pretty sure it's my show. But like, I remember one time we were in Melbourne, and then I think Douglas, I didn't know how he rolls in Melbourne. Like, I didn't know that Douglas, like, people like know him in some places.
He's like Michael Jackson.
I wouldn't say nobody's like Michael Jackson. I wouldn't say. Did you have a Michael Jackson phase?
No, I don't. Huh?
You did? Did you have a Michael Jackson phase?
Like, was really
No, my face
like
phase.
practice his dance moves.
No, I cannot dance.
Oh.
I cannot dance, but I can sing in a thin voice.
So you never like dress like with the glove?
No,
and with
no. Dancing is so primitive, man.
Wow.
It's a very primitive art form. No,
This is some Timothy Chalamet ballet. Is
don't you think?
The thing is, because you
dancing is an expressive art form before words were invented.
that's no. You know what?
People before they spoke, they were doing shit. They were
I think it's also because it's a generational thing, Douglas. I think it's because I think during your time, rhythm wasn't as important to Chinese people. You know what I mean? Like so now Chinese people have rhythm. But back y'all love techno last time, Feng Tao. No rhythm, bro. One rhythm, jump up and down only.
No, what I'm saying is not race based. I'm just saying if you look at it objectively, again, nothing against you if you like dancing. It's just a more primitive art form. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
But you want theatre, you never learn to dance.
No, I actually one of my earliest corporate gigs. This was before I was doing stand up, so I was doing theatre and all that. Right. One of the earliest gigs I did was as a dancer.
Oh,
Yeah. It was so bad. It was I was asked to stop. Very bad.
Wait, who asked you
well,
to
yeah,
stop?
I know, yeah.
So we were in theatre ensemble. So after that, one of them got a job. It was for some fashion show, whatever. And so they said, "Hey Douglas, I got a fashion show thing. We just need some dancers. Would you want to join?" And it was, I think, 150 ringgit for a show at some club in KL. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I go there and then they start choreographing and I'm just learning. So what I looked like was someone earnestly doing the stuff, but just very, very ugly and very unpleasant to watch.
What was it? You didn't hit the beats, or were you not nailing the moves?
No. My
or
rhythm
what?
is perfect.
Okay.
I have timing.
Okay.
I mean, and all that. My limbs don't lend themselves
respond.
to fluidity,
Right,
and the type of pizzazz that dancers, the what do you call that? The flourish that most dancers have. Yeah, I don't have that.
Flair, a bit of like that. I know what you're talking about. That extra, that little bit extra
stuff,
thing.
in the body language.
Yeah, that little
because
bit
I've learned language.
Your body's really tight, always intense. Your body's really
That's
tight.
because of
always.
age, I think, bro. I think that's an age thing.
That's arthritis.
I think he walked into a door in radio once, and then I like, do you still have that pain?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Talk about this. What happened?
Yeah, we had a door in radio to get in and out of the studio, and I think he just tapped his.
Because we thought we had finished a segment, and I went out, and then last minute they were like, "Douglas, you have a caller. We have a caller." And so I rushed back in, and then again my body, because my limbs aren't very cooperative. The left knee didn't realize there was a door frame that has always been there. It wasn't like a new door frame.
The area,
Yeah, usually, yeah.
I didn't sense the area.
Yeah, it was. And so it smacked right into the door frame. Oof. And then
that's worse, bro.
My knee kind of like doubled in size.
Oh my God, bro. Bro, but then you are a very fit old man, and I say this with all love in my heart. I mean we can shit on Douglas for being older than us, but bro, there's one time like this was in Melbourne.
I love this Melbourne story.
No. So he comes up to me and he says, "First, what are you doing tomorrow?" And then he was like, "No." I asked him, "What are you doing tomorrow, Douglas?" I said, "Oh, tomorrow in the morning, maybe I'm going for a run at the park." And I'm going like
at the botanical gardens.
At the botanical gardens, I'm going for a run. And I'm going like, this old man was going for a run. And I was like, "Oh, do you want to run? I know you run in the evenings also. You just run with me in the morning." And I'm going like, "Fuck, you want to run with me? You run with me, Douglas? Like, I'm so much younger than you. Yeah, and I'm athletic. Like, do you really want that smoke, Douglas? Do you really want that smoke?" Comes up, Douglas. And Douglas, it was bigger than he is now. Like, he's lost a lot of weight. But like, he's bigger than now. Douglas comes out full belly, bro. Uncle, fortune, like really just like...
Somehow after Melbourne brunch, after a few days of Melbourne brunch.
You got Skechers, you got the Nike, Zip Zap,
big
Easy.
belly comes in. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
Did I have my headband on?
Are you ready? I'm like, this old man about to get left looking like this, bro. So we started, right? And I think he's just like, he didn't straight away run. He like see how my pace is first. So as we're running, and he's just keeping up, right? Keeping up. And then as we're keeping up, I'm starting to gas, bro. Right? And then we go uphill and I'm gassing even more. And then we go more uphill and I'm gassing even more. And I turn over to Douglas. This fella is still normal, bro. He's still normal.
We were at kilometer 1.7. It was supposed to be a. It was supposed to be a 10K run.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a 10. It was supposed to be a 10K run. You remember this shit? It was supposed to be a 10K run. I'm looking at him, and he is normal, right? He's normal, and I'm already trying to catch my second win, right? So then he looks at me, and you know what he said? Later the hill go down now. Later you up there, the hill go down. Then the hill go down, and then we'll go down after that. And I'm like halfway dying, and he tests his pace. I think because he wants to at least feel something, right? So he will run way ahead of me, and then he'll slow down, wait for me to catch up, and then he'll run way ahead so I catch up. And by this time, I'm exhausted. We're at kilometer 3, right? And he's still with his belly out like this. And then he goes, hey, you know, I know this place very well. In front there got water cooler. Can stop now. Bro, it's humiliating. I stop to the water cooler. And this fella is lapping around the tree, bro. Because he don't want to lose his... He don't want to lose his...
My heart rate.
He's lapping as I'm water coolering. This fella lapping around the... Bro, it's so embarrassing. Right? And then we run some more. We hit the 5K mark. He stops and then he said, enough lah.
No, because I thought we were just going to do an easy kind of zone 2 run. I didn't realize that maybe you are more high intensity. So maybe you do, faster stuff, but shorter duration, you know. And I know people who do that when they go on longer runs, they don't know how the body doesn't recognize that. The body is like, hey, finish already. We're done. Why are we continuing? I didn't stop. I've got nothing in the
tank
in the fridge. Fridge got sold. So then that happens, and then that messes up my run because now I don't know. Am I supposed to? So after 5K, I said, never mind. Next time, just don't invite fast.
No, I was so like I went back and I'm like, how did that happen? How did that happen? You know what I mean?
He's a freak athlete. He's a freak athlete.
I'll tell you. Okay, so this is we did this show in Istana Budaya last time. It was called Ola Bola. So Ola Bola is a football show, right? And then it became a musical. And so so we had all these young kids, and they were playing the football characters. There was the Chin An character, there was no Mokhtar. I think there was a Chin An character. There was a Serbagat character. All these different characters.
Just for context, Ola Bola is a play about the national team.
So Ola Bola was a movie about our Malaysia's former national team. Back in the, I'm guessing, 60s or something.
Who did
like
you
that.
play in the new theater?
So I was obviously not in any shape to be any of the football players
at that time. Yeah.
Even now, I mean,
okay.
and so I played a shopkeeper. Just a random kind of a normal person who supports the national team, but is also frustrated when they fail, but still supports and goes, that guy, right? The uncle in the shop. So we had all these kids, these young fellas, Brian Chan and all like fairly fit guys. Because they're the athletes, they're the ones who become the footballers. Then for whatever reason, I think IJN or one of the hospitals gave us sponsored us and said, we want to sponsor the entire cast. Anyone who wants to go and do what they call this, the health check. Health screening.
Oh no.
Health screening. So, I love health screening, right? Some are free. So we all went, right? Now, and so in the health screening, there is the stress test, right? You know the stress test machine where you start you start walking first on the treadmill, then it goes incline, then it goes faster and faster and faster. And I think you should be able to hit level 6, level 7, and then before your heart rate goes above 160, 165 for that. And so I didn't know that the younger actors and boys, there was a little competition going on as to who could go the furthest level in terms of fitness. But again, these fellas are all high intensity. They go to the gym, they work out their muscles. They don't do a lot of cardio work.
No, they don't.
So then when the results came out, and then I remember the hospital fellow, and so the one that gone furthest is Encik Douglas Lim. And all these kids were like, what the hell? He's a shopkeeper uncle.
Wait. How long did it take for you to hit 180?
I think no 180. 180 I think quite dangerous. 165.
165,
I think I got up to level 7.
Gila. I was level 4. Level 4, 165 already.
Level
And
7.
they put disappointment on the kakak's face. Okay lah, dah boleh stop.
Shit.
Yeah. So the similar, the kakak and myself had a similar experience.
Dah boleh stop sebenarnya. Cik Dangdut tak ada pergi lagi saya.
You've been since you were a kid, you were doing taekwondo, right? Yeah, you like did some tournaments. Yeah, you've been like athletic his whole life.
Wait, you did taekwondo?
As a child, I started in, I think, standard 1. I was 7 years old. Then I got a school team, state team, and then national junior team when I was, I think, 13 or 14. But I wasn't gonna be a top level competitor. And then you can tell you know, when you are at the national team level and you see the other kids and you're like, you know, there's a sense of aggression that I didn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy, guys. I'm happy.
I go home. My parents like me.
I like my life.
Yeah.
I like my life.
And also, I know I was at time also learning piano. I like music, poetry.
Wait, the music stuff, right? Did you do was the comedy always in the music stuff, or were you like planning to be a musician first, and then you were like, hey, I actually, you know, I like doing it with comedy.
You have no idea how serious I was as a singer-songwriter. I actually thought that was going to be my calling. Like that was what I was going to be, a singer-songwriter. I was going to be Yuna before Yuna. Yeah, and then you just don't have the talent. You don't have the talent to go to that level.
No, because when you listen to Yuna, I get what you're saying, because when you listen to Yuna and you listen to the musical complexities of the song structure that Yuna uses in her songs, you know, song of Usher Crush and the Dan Sebenarnya, all these songs are so intricate, but it pales in comparison to Ado. You know what I'm saying? Like Ado is just so
Shout out Sona One.
musically
Sona One.
Bro, I had nothing to do with Ado. Sona wrote the whole thing. I don't know what made him do it, but he did it. And he gave me the lyrics and I just learned it. And I showed up and I performed.
Wait, so he came to you and be like, yo, Douglas, I got a song for you.
So we were doing this radio thing that time, and then Sona came, and then they were like, let's do this rap battle. So I wrote some stuff, and then we did a small little battle. And then Sona was like, hey, actually you can rap. I said, when I was younger, that time Yogi B, remember Yogi B was like 2 years my senior in VI and everything. So so I was kind of also into rap, but I don't have the. You know, in rap, you get the whole swagger, which I don't have, right?
And also need to dance. I don't want to dance.
Yeah. So then, what do you call that? Sona said, hey, should we do a song? And then I think the radio station got on board and they were like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And so they commissioned Sona, I believe. They commissioned him to write something.
This was the station that you were working before this?
Yeah. And so then it was going to be part of a whole radio, the show's kind of running theme lah. So we were talking about the song. So we were, for I think 2 months, we were talking about the song, about Sona releasing a new song. But who's the person guesses spotting on this? And then at the end, oh my god, okay, then because when I rap, I didn't use the voice that I'm using now. So a lot of people were like, who is this guy? And later like, it's me. Surprise, not surprise.
But did you, like, it was a good song, man.
I think
you enjoyed the song.
I did. But I had, when I first got the lyrics, I don't know if Riezman remembers this. I first got lyrics. I couldn't understand quite a few things because of the language.
Wait,
The slang.
pull out the lyrics a bit. Pull out the lyrics for Ado. I think something like pull up
mama
in the
thinks
scene.
so.
I'm the man, I don't need to pretend. I got bands that could easily offend you.
First of all, wait. I got bands that
can
could easily
easily
offend you.
yeah.
Okay? What did you think it was?
I had no idea.
I have only one band. Like these couple of guys I know for a very long time. Like what?
Yeah,
so my friends. Why would they offend you?
I think I was like, so what is bands? And I didn't want to ask Sona because that was a bit embarrassing. So I asked Riezman, and I think Muzaki was there. And I was like, guys, what is this bands thing? Does it mean something? They were like, yeah, it means money. I was like, why does it mean money? And it's like, because it's rubber bands.
Yeah, they're band.
And then in my head I was like, that's not much money if you can tie a rubber band.
We're crying. Yeah, but no, 10 bands is 10,000.
Come on, what?
100 bands is $100,000.
Yeah, no one has 100 rubber bands with them. I mean, like, so I would rather if I just showed you an account
Okay, what are the other lyrics? Tell me.
Doctor.
No, that's the pre-chorus.
Wait, gosh, dancer, my mama says I handsome. Okay, wait, we will ask Douglas that. What other parts?
So the verse is, I'm the man, I don't need to pretend. I got bands that can easily offend you. Nothing personal, man, I'm professional. I'm a flight to Penang on a Cessna.
Oh, even I don't know that.
I can fly to Penang on a Cessna, whoop, pull up to the escort pool with my dad bod, feeling like I just hit the jackpot.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very good. So that I got.
Pull up in the middle, and that flow must have messed you up a little.
Escort pool with my dad bod, feeling like I just hit the jackpot. All the schools looking mad hot, want to get a snapshot, so ain't a motherfucking mascot. So I had to practice that lah.
Yeah, that one is intricate flow. Yeah. But other than that, I think everything is pretty basic, right? Yeah.
Basic. And Escort Penang reached out. When the song came out,
So no one.
so then,
Shout out.
then the GM of Escort Penang or someone said, "Hi, we noticed that you
Use our name.
mentioned this. We would like you to come and experience our pool with your dad bod."
But I was told before we started this pod, Douglas was like, yo man, I'm actually like, I'm doing this music thing also. I'm doing, Douglas was like, yo, I'm doing this music thing, apart from this comedy
I said,
thing.
I'm doing a project. It was a lot less cool than the way you're saying it.
And then he's like, I got a demo that I want you to hear, but like I don't want the rest of them to hear. So definitely, so I will pick out this 40 minutes and 53 seconds is when the he's gonna play it. So I told him, I said keep it for the pod so that I can get a natural reaction. So let's just.
So do I?
No. You don't have to blow. You can just play.
This
it
is
on
a
the
prop,
phone.
Doug. So we've never used this. We've never used it.
Okay.
So this is a demo lah. So and again,
Wait, are you in it already?
Huh?
Are you already in it?
Yeah,
like
I've made the demo. I've written everything.
Oh, you rap already on it.
Yeah.
What's this? Douglas featuring Kanye West.
Heil.
So because it's election season in Malaysia, it's going to happen.
When?
Pretty soon. We don't know yet. Some say probably as early as November. Again, nobody knows, right?
Okay.
We know Johor is happening. We know Malacca is happening. We know Sarawak's going to do theirs.
Okay.
And then apparently Negeri might also, because stuff is happening there. But might be end November or early next year. So I figured I wanted to do this song. The song is called Acah Je.
Oh.
So it's a Malay, which is why I wanted Sona to listen to this. So if you're his friend, so if you think it's good, then you can show him lah.
Oh,
Thank you. This is a
wait, do
safe
you want him
space,
to
Doug.
produce on this, or do
I
you
don't
want
know.
him
I
to?
don't know what to do. I just want to.
You're his
Okay.
hip hop
Okay.
manager right now.
Oh,
and
right.
You
right.
gotta show.
So I'm supposed to see if Sona would dig this. Okay. Oh, I think it doesn't sound like a comedy song at all. It don't sound like a comedy song at all. I don't
It's a
know.
fun song. It's like a fun song.
It's actually a good song. I like the beat. I like the instrumentals. I don't know, man. I think if you actually, I think you can sell the idea to Sona and he'll be. Yeah.
Very busy lah. He's very busy right now. So we see how long.
Yeah, he'll be done. I don't know. It sounds like if I can envision the video that you're gonna do, it's probably got a lot of connotations here and there, like a lot of like right, kind. So
I forgot to give you the chorus. Hold on.
Please.
Wait, I show you.
It's good. It's kind of like a very throwback night. World's first.
Whoa! What the fuck? Yo!
Maybe you must change that part.
It wasn't the chorus that you didn't want to play the chorus with me at all.
Yo, that was out of pocket. Oh,
So out of pocket.
Yo. Goddamn.
Bro.
I got it.
Why, Douglas?
I couldn't find another rhyme for this.
Oh my God. I'm so mad we can't show this to the world.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We really got to cut that one out, bro.
The
we
N-word
gotta
really
cut.
Okay.
No. I didn't say. Come on, bro. What the fuck? Don't put that on my man's name. Don't put that on my man's name.
I get it.
That what?
Yo.
A lot of things rhyme with Tesco.
Well, yeah, I don't,
A lot of things rhyme with Tesco, man.
I already use manifesto.
Al fresco.
Tabasco.
Tabasco. UNESCO.
Yeah, maybe I'll change it.
Please check.
But I think it's quite funny.
It is funny, but
Oh, dude, that took me out.
you're gonna get all the red letters if the radios played it. Like
No,
every
I
radio.
think like he's like if it, I mean, it won't come out for what it was. Like, it'll come out at a more palatable version. But if they heard this one, I think his audience would be like, hey, we won't. I don't think they're ready for something like that version of you.
That's some gangster shit, dog.
Yeah, that's
some gangster shit out of nowhere.
No, but it's true.
No, you know what I thought? I thought it's like he's gonna play me another one of his Hari Raya songs. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna play me another one of his like, yeah, kami semua bersama-sama satu Malaysia Hari Raya.
Makan
I'm like,
satay.
yeah, let's just see what it is. And I'm like, yo, you know what? Just cut that part and send to him.
So I'll be like, no, Douglas. Aduh.
I like that. One of my favorite parody songs of yours is the Beyond high
I hate K-pop, bro.
I hate K-pop. It's so dude. So I first heard it not knowing that you performed it.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a fan video.
Yeah. No,
It
no,
was
no,
a
no,
fan
yeah.
video.
And they cut all the clips,
the
yeah.
slides of, and it was, I think, you performing in a corporate.
Yeah. No, it was. I think it was me performing at one of the shows that we were doing with the MACC with Jen Han. It was at PGLA.
Okay.
Because, yeah. That was. But since then, let me know. Since then, my pendirian has changed. I don't hate K-pop. Some of the music extremely
Really good.
So I don't.
But that time,
it was then.
that time also K-pop was new, and it was a new introduction to like the music. So like, we were like so afraid that the music we like was under.
No, and also the main thing for me was the fact that it was decimating Cantopop.
Oh,
Yeah. K-pop's arrival basically spelled the end of Cantopop. It was rain in Malaysia.
really? Oh, wait. So when K-pop came out, like, but I would say like it became classic, like it became like vintage to like.
No, there was still a lot of new Hong Kong Cantopop artists, but it's just that they could not compete with the K-pop stars.
Right.
With the production value, the catchiness, the way it blended with American hip hop and pop music. You know.
When you did that music show, like you did a live music show, and it was a small audience, only the one that you play guitar.
Chao Tim, right?
Chao Tim and Bobo, yeah.
So the concept of the show was just you playing the songs that you love listening to. Was that what it was?
Yes, so it was me playing songs that I liked and that had something to do in my life. And then after the song, I'll play maybe about 60-70% of the song.
Right.
Not the full one, because then I got a story to tell.
Right.
Jokes.
Right.
So the stand-up happens after the song. So it's song, but again, so it's not, I'm not singing it in a funny way. So the song is not comedy. The song is, you're supposed to sit there and enjoy it. And then I tell you the jokes about the song. Maybe some of the lyrics don't make sense. Maybe this song I sang at a particular situation at a particular time where it was weird, and so then the jokes go there.
But the songs don't change, the lyrics.
No, I don't change the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
And you've done only one of that once.
I tried it in Jautim, I tried it in Bobo, I tried it in Umi in Penang, and so now I'm finally going to do it in November. We're finalizing the space, but I think we got a 500-seater and then we can do it.
I didn't really get the full story of when you said just now, like you were a very serious musician, and then because like the comedy part of that didn't come after, like it didn't come straight away, right?
No, so comedy. Yeah, of course, I was clowning a little bit in school, as school kids do, right? The funnier or the ones that are they call them the beta males would usually be the ones that are more into comedy. So I fit right in.
Can relate.
No, males, bro, males. So unnecessary. And so when I started in terms of in the arts and in entertainment, it was singer-songwriter first. So I wrote, all this stuff and Jiwang songs. I entered Pepsi Young Discovery. There was a thing to uncover new talent, and so people who were in that program, I think who are still in music, I can't remember. Maybe Rashidi Ishak. Rashidi Ishak, he was from that. He was in that competition. Cheryl Samad was in that competition. Quite a few, And then that was kind of it. And then I got teamed up with Chelsea Ng, and then we wrote the song for Kopitiam. So that was kind of like
song came first before.
So I was doing the sitcom as well, and then they wanted a theme song, and I said I can write one.
You were in a band at that point, Indecisive.
Yeah, Indecisive. So then I wrote the song, and so that was supposed to be acting was supposed to be like, this is what I do on the side, but I'm really a singer-songwriter. But then when the album came out, the sales were very bad.
Wait. You went triple aluminum.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I went straight to the dustbin.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys, what were you guys playing?
I sold as many CDs then as people would sell CDs now.
You were ahead of your time. You were a trailblazer, son. Wait, you were a singer, like you were the front man.
Yeah, and then also like Roxette,
Roxette 3-piece.
No, 2-piece. The guy, one girl. Guy play guitar, girl singer.
Oh,
Roxette must be in love.
Yeah. I know.
So then that was the model,
Okay.
And then, but the songs, I was a songwriter. I was the composer, and but it was.
But what was it? Were you singing ballads? Why do you think it didn't work?
It was alternative, man. That time was alternative, bro.
Alternative.
Hootie and the Blowfish, Alanis Morissette.
I really wanna baby you. Let her cry. Sweet on top of me. What do you? Is the singing voice you use now the same as Indecisive?
No. So Indecisive was more like alternative sounding, more rocky,
Right.
rockish type of. Rockish pop lah. But it was those chord structures, the 3-chord structure.
Oh, punk
stuff like that. Not as crazy as punk lah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like maybe very light punk. So Dashboard Confessionals.
Yeah, wait, what did he do well? Because there wasn't any there wasn't a Roxette style music
but
group
see,
back then.
Roxette's music was good. That's the difference. That's the difference. I thought my music was good.
So wait, but then so you CD came out, songs didn't do well.
No.
They didn't do well.
Okay, this is an interesting bit of trivia. So we were under the same. So my CD, when the album came out, the same time another album from another group came out. We were both under the same label.
Okay.
So imagine one label, you've got these two groups. You got Chelsea and Douglas Lim, alternative, kind of music, English, and then you have Raihan.
Wait. You were competing against Raihan's first album? My man, I'm so sorry for your loss. It's not even personal. But the people have chosen, okay?
The God chose, not people.
The people have chosen. You cannot beat Ashhadu Allah. That was a banger. That was a banger. Iman adalah mutiara. Do you even know that song? I'm gonna put you on, bro. That first, that you basically you were up against in the Nasheed world. How what's the
Boys to Men? The Boys to Men.
But like that Boys to Men first, but it's like end of the road type of like like that was the
same label.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even competing different. It was same label. So the label was a no-brainer for them. No-brainer. Yeah. Not just a brain. No solar also because the soul.
No, I don't think. You see, I don't want to believe that the music was bad because I know you and I know your musical sense. So I would think the songs would have been good, but it could not beat.
Also, our producer at the time he was more, garage and electronic music. So I don't know actually why he decided to produce our stuff. And so even now when I listen, I'm like, yo, someone should have said, Douglas, don't do this, man.
Okay. Yeah. So then how did comedy come, like, from the acting and then the acting?
So then, music obviously didn't go anywhere, but Kopitiam was making waves. The sitcom was doing very well. Yeah. And so I had to make a very hard decision. I was like, so do I want to bang my head against this brick wall and say, no, music going to be first, or embrace what seems to be something that you are maybe more talented in, or something that you are more, you are more naturally skilled at, which is comedy, making people laugh. Yeah. And so then I started going more into comic acting, which is what people in a sitcom, what you do as an actor in a sitcom. And then sometimes when I get scripts that I don't think are funny enough, I started writing. I started writing my own lines. Okay. And then I started writing for other people.
At the same time of this is happening, he's teaching. He's a teacher.
I don't know about that one. That one.
What's he teaching?
No, that was my degree.
English. He's teaching like kids English.
My degree.
Okay. So he'll like teach a class, go like Kopitiam, and his students are like, hey, I saw your episode. Like, this guy's career is so wild.
Wait, you were an English teacher in a university?
In secondary school.
In secondary school. Oh no.
It's so cool when I see my ex-students who are now mothers in my show.
Dude, they've been following you since you were...
Well, not really following me, but I mean, again, maybe they rediscovered me and by doing these comedy shows and stuff like that. Yeah.
So while you were doing all that, that was like when he was making how many seasons of Kopitiam? I'm sorry.
Kopitiam, I think it was 7. Yeah, but so I wasn't in season 3 or something because I went to study in the UK.
The Sopranos lasted 6 seasons, so you're like Kopitiam Sopranos. You know what I mean?
Sopranos is not a sitcom.
But Sopranos 6 seasons, Kopitiam 7 seasons. So Kopitiam superior.
Dude, I think there was one time where they were like playing reruns of Kopitiam and Phua Chu Kang on Netflix. And everybody, you had like a it resurfaced the career, the Kopitiam
would you do
legend.
a Kopitiam movie?
Don't. I mean, it's done. It's done, right? Yeah. Don't.
I mean, unless you have to maybe the old characters in Kopitiam, but they cannot be in the Kopitiam. Maybe have the old characters, and then maybe the backstory. If you're clever enough, your writers are clever enough, you can weave that in. That means, therefore, it becomes what do you call that? This what eggs? Easter eggs for those who know the story. Yeah. But also, it should not matter to those who have not. Very hard to write.
Yeah.
And if you're going to bank on nostalgia, we can see how well that worked with Keluang Man.
Oof. No, yeah. I thought it was gonna be good. I thought Keluang Man. So I think Keluang Man was gonna be something off like a Deadpool gitu. Like it was supposed to be like a. They were trying to make
meta.
They were trying to make crime, but it was too close to Deadpool. It was too close to Deadpool when it came out.
The problem is the marketing for Gen Z, but it's for a character from like the 90s. And then it's a comedy, but then the jokes in the movies are for Gen X's. So it was like a mismatch of trying to please everyone, but nobody. You know what I mean? And then the people who would like the movie. Their algorithm would not probably show the marketing because the marketing is Gen Z heavy, TikTok.
But then there was also a cartoon, an animation that came out, the Papa Zola, that did very well.
Oh yeah, the animation
did so well. And again, so that was like I watched a little bit. I didn't watch all, but like that was kind of like cartoon for kids. But then also the jokes were not just for children. I mean, adults could also appreciate it. So, but I think if you want to sell something based on nostalgia, I would bet on you failing.
Yeah, but unless you're like a good franchise like Toy Story and Minions.
Maybe Barbie.
Barbie.
I said Barbie.
You get me nervous when you say Barbie. Coming out here saying Barbie, I'm like,
Barbie,
what?
Barbie.
I was like, what happened? Shit. Yeah.
This is West Subang.
This is Subang.
Is it Selangor or KL?
Why are you asking this question?
Selangor. Klang Valley. Yeah.
Selangor, yeah. Babi tak Selangor tak boleh.
It's always... By the way, I love it when you're in Subang, man. It's always...
Yeah, dude, like he had to come through. Like I never thought this of him. So for the listeners who don't know, I mean, our studio's in Subang. And then
you're a KL boy.
So
KL
he didn't respond to me like with anything peculiar when I gave him the address. He was pretty responsible because I thought, bro, I'm a Singaporean, bro. This is all KL to me. You know what I mean? This is still all KL to me. So you were like, Douglas is coming. I better go pick him up. And I'm like, why you like? This is fine. I was like, no, I don't think he's around Subang a lot.
Oh yeah.
Well, what are you talking about? This is KL, bro. Like, isn't he from KL? And I was like, I don't think you know this.
This is like if Spider-Man was in Gotham City.
Oh,
Spider was like, what is happening? What? It's dark. What? So I had to like pick him up and then like just walk straight here. Don't look anywhere. Don't look. Yeah.
Wow. I don't feel that here though. I thought blend well.
But you sent a very questionable
location.
Very questionable Batman. I came down. I was like, I'm not sure.
I like this place, Douglas. People recognize me here. Okay.
Good lah. No, people recognize you in Penang. Does Rizman know the story?
No. Please tell the story. Please tell the story. I don't know. Please tell the story.
Now you gotta go and understand, right? Faza will give me grief because he thinks he's Malay, right? And then.
What the fuck is that?
But I've been doing Malay content longer than Faz has been doing Malay content, right? And so then when Malay people recognize me and they don't recognize him, and he goes like, oh, what the hell, man? He goes like, you're Chinese, you speak a bit of Malay. Suddenly all the Malay people, no, they don't recognize me. So I'm like, I mean, I speak fairly good Malay. I don't see what the problem is until I tasted that bitterness, that poison when we were in Penang, right? we were in Penang, we had a shisha place, and then this is a Chinese shisha. So these are like people there.
Chinese shisha?
No, the way they look at it, it's like science, It's like science. They got beakers, they got they put, like normally we take the charcoal, you take the tobacco, like that. So no, this is one. Sliver of tobacco, too much, everything.
This is opium lah, Douglas. This is Chinese shisha, opium lah.
Then the bartender, all Chinese. Chinese songs playing, right? Faz comes in and there. I say, hey, order your shisha lah. The shisha comes, goes to Faz, he goes like, complimentary from the boss. I'm like, complimentary from the boss? I was like, is it for me actually? The stupid waiter got it wrong, He gave to the wrong fella, right? I said, no, it's for him. He's from the podcast. We all listen to your podcast. We really enjoy. And then Faz was so like uncomfortable and said, Douglas, They're like, oh, hello. Ching Chongs don't know who I am.
And then we came out to take a photo, remember?
Came out, they want to take photo. So we came out. I was like, do you want me to hold the camera?
No. There's the messed up. I'm so embarrassed by this, by the way. So we got up. And then Douglas is very used to, Chinese fellas want to take photo. He just stands and pose lah, right? He stand and pose lah. The guys take the phone and be like, can you help us? Bro, at that moment, I was so embarrassed. I was looking at the Chinese guy, please don't do this. Please do not do this. Like, give me I'll take the photo for you. Don't do this, bro. Then he's like, okay lah. And I think it sparked a fire in his heart because then, it was like, week-long shows, 600-seater.
No, just to let you know, the place closed down. That's right.
Bro, it wasn't, you would think you feel good. I did not. I was so embarrassed. I was like, dude, this does not feel good at all. Stop this.
If it was in Singapore, so mind. It was in Penang. It was kind of like in Malaysia, like, in Tanah Airku. And then like,
yeah, because he was telling, Jason was like, bloody hell, this is Penang, I was like, oi, guys, give me the camera. Somebody please recognize. Oh, dude, that was embarrassing.
Netflix, if he offers you another special, you take that or your stocks dropping. People unsubscribing.
Dude, Netflix specials are honestly quite bad recently. Like, Tony Hinchcliffe released, I don't know if you know this guy, but so there's a lot of these right-wing comics now coming out of Austin, Texas.
Right.
That are doing comedy specials.
But how right are they? Would you say Shane Gillis is right?
Shane Gillis is funny, right?
Shane Gillis is center right.
Center right. But this is like full right where... MAGA right.
Okay.
MAGA right. But the taste has changed already in America because now Trump president,
For another 2 years lah.
Yeah. So being right is like being with the government, So that then the people they don't fuck with it lah. They're like.
But is it funny? I mean, do you find it funny? Would you
that particular special? No.
No,
No, that particular special, no. But like I don't know. I think people are tired of it. they're kind of tired of the race tropes and all that stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you ever feel like in KL that you have to kind of like slip in a race trope to get a pop? Still?
I think by now no need
By now, no need.
By
right?
now I don't need. I mean, if there is also, it's kind of it is maybe secondary to the joke, or if it's a topper, but I don't really need to use the whole Chinese thing anymore.
Is that one of the stories that is your favorite? Like when you go into that story, right? Because you have a lot of like story-based bits, right? When you masuk that story, right? And then when you're telling it, it's like it's the most enjoyable experience for you. You know, some stories when you tell and then you're in the middle of the storytelling, you can feel yourself enjoying it a lot. Yeah, you know. So are there like any stories in particular where like even if you think now like for me, I like telling the halwat story. Last time when the halwat story of me getting caught up for halwat, when I was working that story and when it got sharp towards the end of the tour, so enjoyable to tell because I knew where the punches were, I knew where the tags were, I knew where the pauses were, and I was like, just sit and relax, you know? For you, is there anything in any story in particular?
Well, I mean, the one that was in my Made in Malaysia comedy show, the one that's on YouTube, where I'm with my friend Puvanes in the UK, and we entered this class where they're teaching mathematics to these white kids. And my friend Puvanes, because she's Chinese school, so she was like, we are wasting way too much time telling these children about a stupid fish. Like, we are learning mathematics. Why are we talking about fish?
Yeah. So that was an actual observation in the UK lah, where you guys.
Yeah. So, but of course, Puvanes is a composite character. So so there was a classmate that was genuinely confused with the way math was being taught in the UK.
Right.
Because it was a lot of, even then they called it investigations. So the math problem was an investigation that the kids had to use math to solve. And the Chinese kid is like, just memorize the damn answer. What's wrong with you? Why are you investigating? There's no... number is number. Regardless of... Regardless of what
Look at this. Look at this. It's the numbers. Yeah, it's one of those things lah. But this show, okay, so this show that you're touring right now,
What's it called?
it's
vital statistics.
Vital Statistics. Dude, I watched the show. I think he's been touring that show more now, so I don't know what incarnation of the show it is now. But I watched it when it was in Melbourne, right? And
You watched it on the town hall, man.
yes.
800 people.
Yes. Yes.
yeah?
Yeah. So let's yeah, that's the one. So it's okay.
How's the statistics on that?
No. There was a lot of factors. Okay. I knew that I think they were pushing you to finish earlier because they took too long
To set up.
set up. And it was eating into his booking hour.
No, this one also. I say like, see this again. This is about numbers lah. That's why the Western country they don't teach numbers properly. So, in my normal room, right, which was I think 120 seater.
Senang lah kan.
They were show start 8:30. You open the door 8:15. 8:15 to 8:30. 120 people can walk in quite easily. This other venue was 800. How can you open also 15 minutes before? You see, so if you know mathematics, automatically you know this will happen. You don't have to investigate and see what's wrong. But they opened the doors 15 minutes before, expecting 800 people to come in and sit down in time. So we started late.
Wishful thinking. You know, so...
That place shut down now.
No, still open. So I was walking... Bro. Douglas is such a G in Melbourne, bro. Like the I remember this one time when I was walking to my venue. I was a bit pening because it was the start of the so I had a whole month, you know, the run was a month and I was like 1 month run and then I was like, I've got 25 shows or 22 shows to sell. I was like, bro, throw the 22 shows to sell. How am I going to market, right? Then all the shows were kind of selling like 30% to 40% for every show. So I was like, okay, numbers look okay. You know, but I need to sell more lah, so I can, you know, so this trip can be worthwhile. Walking and Douglas is there, and I'm like, oh hey, Douglas, you're heading to your show? Yeah, Then how's your show? Yeah lah, sold out lah, good lah. Like, I sold double the numbers that I did the last year lah. And I'm going like, okay. Then he's like, you doing the full run? Yeah. That's the problem lah. Next time do half run.
Yeah, because half run, you stay half the time.
Yeah.
And your expenses go down.
Yeah.
And then you can come, you can if you hit the show. But again, I mean, doing the full run is a very good experience.
Hey, I want to ask you. Okay, so you've been doing this a long time, and this is new to me. Okay, this is new to me. This is Malaysian culture that's new to me. I didn't know that if certain important people come into the room has to stop. I didn't know this. Like whatever's happening in the room has to stop, and you gotta wait for the important person to do his thing. And then if the important person has to chow, y'all gotta like, hey yo, stop. Important person gonna chow right now, right? It don't matter if it's a tato, tungku, whatever. Like, but the
VIP.
So the concept of VIP guest of honor, y'all take very seriously here, right? Because there's protocol and there's all that. What happens when they go to your show?
So some will specifically say, I don't want any attention. I will just come in, I'll sit down quietly. I may have to leave earlier because I have to, do something important.
Some VIP stuff.
Yeah, and then they'll just leave. But sometimes if the show has some people who are extremely high profile, then the security will come in and screen the place first.
Okay.
Because you don't want people to you don't want them to feel unsafe and all.
Yeah.
So they will do all that, and then I will have to follow protocol.
So you'd have to say on stage that our man's is here.
Either the MC will say it, maybe the MC will say it.
MC say better.
Well, then come in, then only introduce me. But then they introduce me also. If the very important person is facing a certain way, I cannot have my back towards them.
But everybody's looking at you.
But as I walk up to the stage, so now I can't walk from the back up the stage. I got to go from the side. So and sometimes, so again, so if there's royalty, you always start with the sembah.
Yeah.
So I will go on. You don't go on and say like, hey everybody,
you
make some noise.
Yeah.
He wouldn't make any noise.
Kill him. Just go through.
So like, ampun tuanku. One of my earliest times where I had to experience this was, I was forming for, I think it was Royal Family Kedah. And then the MC didn't check if I was ready before announcing me. So I was in the toilet. And then suddenly I hear, Douglas Lim. I rush out and everyone's looking for me. Where am I? And so I came in about at least a minute after the announcement.
That's too long. Yeah.
And so I really meant it, man. Ampun tuanku.
Like, I'm really sorry.
Betul.
Your Highness, I'm really sorry.
Ampun tuanku. Yeah.
And also ampun.
Ampun. Patih amat bersalah. Yeah.
Do they still speak in like, do you use the protocol has the language within the protocol also?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, but I think if you meet them outside and there's no protocol officer and it's a very casual setting, obviously not. But if there are people around, then and it calls for certain protocol, then you do it lah.
Right. No, it's just a new the new concept for me is like it was never happened in my show because like they don't come. But
no, you never know. One day.
But I'm very curious because I know how important it is. Yeah, I'm very curious. Like, what if they rock out? Then what they do? They can't sit with the regulars. Like where do they sit? Or how do they enjoy it?
Some places they actually bring their own chair.
Oh,
they got a royal chair. They'll bring the royal chair.
Oh,
and they'll put the space. They've got a place for the royal chair.
Right. And they sit at that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so interesting, bro. Wow. Okay. Have you ever had to open for any show that had?
Oh man, not royalty, but maybe like Yeah, you know what I mean? Few VIPs. I don't change the strat lah. Yeah. Chef One was the audience. That one freaked me out.
Chef One is royalty in the cooking world.
He's my hero.
Chef One is
He's my hero. I was like, I got 2 food jokes. I don't care if no one laughs. If Chef One laughs at these 2 food jokes, I'm in. The coolest guy.
How many more states are you looking at going to do?
In Malaysia, I think I'm pretty much done in Malaysia already. I just got KK and I go there end of this week. Mat Sabah is arranging that for me.
Nice. Yes. He's been trying to get me to do that with you. I said, he was like, Bang, you want to come to KK? And it's like got a lot of things you have to do. But if you perform alongside me, then it's easier.
I did alongside Mat Sabah last year. So this year, I'm just doing my vital statistics, but Mat Sabah is kind of running the thing for me.
Okay. But like, don't have to have him on the show.
No, he opened. But last year it was double bill. Yeah, fun.
Yeah?
Fun. Mat Sabah's crowd is, oh man, they love a good time.
They're so fun, bro. I saw one video, right? And the way that Mat Sabah roast is so Melayu and so... I think Zaid Hamidi's daughter was in the audience, right? And then it was like Zaid Hamidi's daughter said something to Mat Sabah like, saya orang mak saya orang Masjid Tanam lah ke? Saya macam awak lah, saya macam awak lah. Dia daripada keluarga miskin. And then Mat Sabah was like, keluarga miskin? Tak nampak pun macam miskin. And then it's like, dia usaha lah. Dia macam, usaha. Masalahnya saya ni banyak baca berita tau.
But the thing is, Mat Sabah is given the allowance to say that.
Yeah.
Somehow, Mat Sabah has become this person that is allowed to just strip you naked and show you your flaws.
Yeah.
To your face. And you go, yeah, I'm like that. And you just accept it. As Mat Sabah, like, he doesn't shame you, but he goes, come on.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. You know who you are.
Yeah. You have a lot. You had him open for bro. There's one time I had him open for me. Oh my God, bro. He fucking tore the roof off the place, bro. Crazy. He's a crusher, man. You don't like a lot of the comics now I feel in the scene. I think you've noticed a lot of them. They're really getting good, man. Like we got like Ashraf and all those guys. They're really very good. Like I was telling Riezman that the KL scene has more personable characters on stage. Maybe the writing is not as structured and as refined as Singapore, but they have a lot of character, a lot of personality, a lot of character.
Malaysia allows for characters, you see.
Oh, wow.
Our culture allows for characters. You can be wacky and you know out like not fully with the system, and you're not punished that much. Because I keep saying like people tell me that in Singapore they want people there who can think out of the box. People there who are creative, they can think out of the box. And I'm like, well, and they say why? And they say, because Singaporeans they can't think out of the box. But I said, but the box is so good. It's a very good box. Singapore has created a really efficient and wonderfully structured box. So of course Singaporeans
think outside?
will think in the box. Whereas in Malaysia, our box not so nice. Our box sometimes got a hole.
But when you think outside the box, the character that you get from thinking outside the box, that one got that growth.
So that's what happens. Again, it lets these weird characters mushroom.
Mushroom. No, that's what I'm telling you. I was like, there's so much of these personable characters. I want to say, like Singapore's maybe the writing is a little bit more refined, but the topics within the writing and the personality, not really there lah. Can work on lah because of your like you say lah, it's within that box. However, if we can import that, import the character into Singapore.
But then, what would your box do to that person? Maybe the character will go in and then go like, "Hey, I like this box. I think I'll
play
change.
by this box.
I'll change and be a buchu in this box."
Yeah, that's very interesting.
I don't know lah. Actually, this when we say you look at a country like Norway, for example. Do you know any comics from Norway?
No.
Yeah, second happiest country in the world. I mean, again, maybe we're totally wrong, Maybe totally wrong. But India, you see, how many comedians there?
So many comedians, so many comedians,
you go
so many comedians.
India's box is probably worse than ours.
Yeah, New York. Whoa,
Klang. A lot of our best comedians from Klang.
Yeah?
Sabah. Mas Sabah.
Mas Sabah from Klang?
No, Mas Sabah from Sabah loh.
Oh, right. Mas Sabah. His name is Mas Sabah. What the fuck? Like, I thought he over here he live in Klang.
No.
Yeah, so you're right. Yeah, actually, that's a very good point because for me, the thinking outside of the box developed here in Malaysia when I was in Melaka, when I went to school in Melaka for all those years when I was in Sekolah Menengah, that kind of molded the character and also the personality. So when you go back to Singapore, you don't want to follow the whatever structure, culture, or template lifestyle that they give you. But then those that do follow are very happy following that template.
And are rewarded.
Yeah.
They're rewarded well
Yeah.
in Singapore. Yeah.
Yeah. But you have outwardly bullied Singaporeans in your recent special. You have outwardly said, what the fuck they gonna do to us? That's what you said. You said on your special, what the fuck they gonna do to us? Huh?
I definitely did not say that. No. Okay, so then I've when I posted that I'm doing my show in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
And then some of these comments I don't read a lot, but then they're gonna, hey, if you hate Singapore, why you come? I said, where? What? Who said I hate Singapore?
Yeah.
If I hate Singapore, I wouldn't even joke about you, man.
Yeah. That's true.
If I hate you, because then you don't occupy any space in my attention, in my brain.
Dude, you need to. I want to take you and Jason to this place. I'm telling you, this is like the recent biggest thing in Singapore right now. It's this permanent gallery in the National Library. It's called the Albatross Files case. So basically, they document they document the exchanges and the communications between the ministers, so the Tunku and Lee Kuan Yew, and everything that led to the separation of Singapore and Malaysia. But they recently just declassified some of the files, so you get to see the communication between the Tunku and Lee Kuan Yew, his ministers, them, and the British officials. It's so interesting. There's parts of it that were not in, of course. It's not. I would say it's as balanced as it needs to be.
I think the fact that we until now cannot even come to a conclusion as to what happened is really pissing me off. Like, how difficult is this?
We're still arguing about who broke up with who first. You know what I mean? Like,
it's come on, man. This is something that should have been documented.
It was. It's classified.
So the sentiment, can we just put aside the sentiment and just go with what actually happened? And again, whether right or wrong, I'm not interested. What happened? Because seriously, man, for the longest time, I thought A happened, right? And then someone tells me, no. We didn't kick Singapore out. They left. I said, that's a very different
story. Yeah.
Story. Yeah. And then from the Singapore side, we go, oh, they were a swamp. You guys were a swamp. You were not going to succeed without us. But somehow you rose above that with your iron will, and you made something like that. And then that's the one I've been going with for a long time. And then someone said, no. Singapore was way richer than Malaysia at the time. During separation, they already had the port and do it. So again, I'm like, what? So we cannot go back into the past to see what actually happened.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is we cannot even, Malaysians, I think, can't even come to a objective conclusion as to how the countries are performing now. A lot of Malaysians can't even say, actually, Singapore has done well.
They can't? They can't?
They can't. They will say, it's because you guys are a haven for money laundering.
Oh, hey, yo.
Is that why you're here, Faz? Is that why you're here?
I don't have enough money for laundering.
but you see what I mean? It's like there's always this thing. Singapore may be, the currency is bigger and everything like that. But that's because they launder so much money, and they have no soul. And
what the? How am I hurt?
Yeah. So I don't know about like again.
No, but this okay. So
Malaysians-
this exhibition is very interesting because then you get to it's a lot of the files are declassified. I think it's not that they didn't want to tell you what happened. It's just that what happened is very sensitive because it involves two different ideologies that are very sensitive to both ends.
Can I hazard a guess
Yeah.
that this Albatross report was produced by the British?
It was declassified by the British.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if something is shown that puts Malaysia in a bad light, we will easily say, who wrote it? The British, of course. I've been seeing this so many times.
No, but it's not wrote. It's released. It's not wrote. It didn't.
Yeah, no.
They didn't write it.
No, but the report has to be written. But no, it has to be collected. What?
Yeah. So Goh Keng
the
Swee-
communications has to be collected.
Yeah, so Goh Keng Swee wrote it. It's the Albatross files that Goh Keng Swee wrote that was classified by the British.
Goh Keng Swee is who?
Is the finance minister
Of?
PAP at the time.
So he wrote what?
Ayo.
We can never know.
But you see how easy it is.
Yeah.
How easy it is. For me, if I have in my head that Singapore was a scoundrel, that Singapore tried to take over Malaysia and turn it into some republic and menghapuskan sistem diraja, and how they were found out by Tunku and Tunku found out this nefarious plan and disciplined them and kicked them out. If that is my narrative, no matter your Albatross file, your Pelican file,
Flamingo file.
X-File.
the pedo, whatever. I'm not going to listen, man. The fact is Singapore tried to be sneaky and we kicked them out. And the fact that they're doing better now is an illusion.
Oh.
But you see?
Yeah.
That's why when it comes to this topic, I'm like, we need to look at all the narratives and find out why people think this way.
Right. It's very wow. Well, I've never seen I've never seen how someone that has been fed this story longer than I have see how they feel about it. Because I'm still excited. You know what I mean? I'm still excited to find out what happened. I'm still like, whoa. But you're like, I'm fucking tired of this. Because if you're gonna think like that, nothing that we're gonna say is gonna change the way you think. Yeah. And same to you. So
Very hard. The fact that people are just being objective is so difficult.
Right.
Because like imagine you're told something for since you were 3 years old.
Yeah.
And that's your narrative. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter to you anymore.
The facts don't matter to you anymore.
Yes,
Yeah. Feelings over facts all the time. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, what do you think, Riezman?
I think that your ticket sales in Singapore, I think just changed. I don't know
Dude,
for up or down. I don't know up or down.
This will make it go up. This will make it go up.
Ah.
Anyways, let's plug the shows, man. We're coming close to the end of this. Well, let's plug the shows. Douglas, we're talking about a project that's happening in November, if I'm not mistaken.
So there's one happening in November. It's called The Music Kena Sound.
Okay.
Where I will be doing music and comedy. And I'll be playing guitar. I'll be singing. And then the band is basically people that played music with me long back then when I was musician.
Right.
So the bassist is this guy called Pachai, who's like he was in. Maybe you know this band Eka Matra.
Yeah.
Dalam perjalanan
Yeah.
ini. So menuju Desti. So he's the bassist.
What?
And he used to play with Jason Lowe and all this stuff.
Yeah.
He's a friend, and so he's agreed to come and do bass for me.
Yeah.
Then my sax player is Kevin Chu. So Kevin Chu is the sax player who he plays for basically Titino Haliza, Anwar Zain, and all these people. My keyboardist is one of the top liver surgeons in Singapore.
Damn.
What a pivot away from what we were talking about before this. So, by the way, guys, come to the
So it's basically and the drummer is Apple, is a fantastic guy I met recently. So it's a music show with comedy, and a lot of comedy is basically around the people, the band that's with me, how I know each person.
That's crazy.
And how
beautiful.
And how like we don't really see each other often anymore because we all got separate lives. But when we get together and we play music, it is so fun.
Yeah.
And it's like we don't want to stop doing it, but we know we have to.
Yeah,
Life has to
wow.
continue.
What's the seating? How big?
We've got about 500 people can come into this place.
Get the tickets fast as soon as the
Yeah,
links are up.
yeah. This
It
is
will
going to be
sell
in
out.
November. You're
It will
rehearsing
sell
for this
out.
already.
Not yet lah. I'm gonna have to finish my Vital Statistics tour first, then we rehearse. But I think Pacha is working. He's the music director, so he's working on the arrangements already. And then
Songs are covers or the songs
Covers.
are okay.
Yeah, covers. Then maybe I'll sing the Kopitiam song, which is kind of mine. But so because a lot of the songs is about I would sing. So for example, I would sing say 25 minutes too late. Michael Learns to Rock. Then I'd go through lyrics and in a stand-up way, I'll show you what ridiculous lyrics is this. This is nonsense, you know. And so then I do that with quite a few songs, and so it's only fitting that at the end I do it to my own song. So I sing the Kopitiam song which I wrote, and then I tear Douglas Lim apart. Like 18-year-old Douglas Lim was a wet. Like he thinks he's bloody Shakespeare. He thinks he's like and I
That's beautiful, man. It's nice. It's nice.
I think
It's
it's fun,
nice.
yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
But then the other one would be the Istana Budaya show. So that was I'm very excited about that because to get to perform Istana Budaya, you can't just rent it, you gotta be selected.
Yeah. They just finished renovations or something, right? And then they
haven't finished fully, but they've renovated enough.
So you have a show in coming up
Restaging Vital Statistics the August 15.
in Istana Budaya. It's great.
Are tickets out yet or not yet?
Tickets out already.
Istana Budaya? Okay. Reserve some for
DouglasLim.com.
comics if you want to come and watch. Yeah. Buy lah, fuck.
No, God. No, because
The way he looked at me is like, you motherfucker.
Istana Budaya is because the car park actually you can see from the car park. If you really listen, I mean.
I chop
But
the
it's nice, bro. Like, I gave him
chop
2
the seat.
tickets to my show. If he took time to come and sit in the front row and listen, bro, that was nice.
No, and I enjoyed it. What you're talking about, man.
That was nice.
It was a good show. I came. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
That was that show called
So How.
So how? To be honest, I came thinking I was going to show my support, and I left the show entertained. Like properly entertained. I left the show. I was like, Jason, what has happened to Faz? And Jason, I told you he's gotten better. I said, you're right, lah. This was something else, man. I could not stop just thinking about the stuff that you're doing.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was very surprising.
Yeah.
And like,
No, but it's because of, it's because there's the right people to impress. You know what I mean? Like you're motivated to want to impress the right people, and when you guys come to the shows and then we want to perform to like get that kind of recognition. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it feels good. It feels good to just know that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
and then my little project, lah, if you can.
Oh, yeah, go. Yes.
Like-
Okay. Remind me about that. I'm gonna message him and I'll be like, yo, bro, you wanna be, there's a line in there that's crazy.
Release the Douglas cut.
That's a crazy.
Yo, Soda One, you ain't ready for this.
You ain't ready for
You
that
ain't ready for
cut,
that, son.
speaker. Crazy. Douglas said it, dude. Okay. Thank you very much.
welcome, man.
To the king of comedy, Douglas Lim. It's been a Leg Loop podcast.
Love you. You're the
Thank
best.
you.
Best, Doug.